Hello everyone, and welcome back to Creeper World 3. I guess I don't know which of these looks less awful, so let's just start with Gorge of the Void. Get it out of the way, because I imagine there's lots of void everywhere, and that's going to make it difficult to maneuver. Oh my god! Is this like a reference to something? This feels like it's supposed to be a reference to something, but I can't tell to what that would be. What is that? Artifact of Odin. Oh, okay. I know that's a thing, primarily in the Prospector Zone, is my understanding, but I don't know anything about it. Well, I guess let's go and find things about it. I did it. I got the Artifact of Odin, I guess. I don't know what that did, but I did it. I'm sure I'm supposed to have played the Prospector Zone first and gotten a tutorial. Oh well, not much I can do about it at this point. Are there any spores? There are spores. Okay, that's a problem. We gotta build up our economy. You know what? I'm just gonna retry. I think I screwed this up. Looking around here, I don't really see any place that's like safe to land at all. What's this thing? I don't know, but I guess this is as safe as I'm gonna get. I can't really be hit here. So I guess we'll just start building up here. Thankfully, there only seems to be the one spore tower here. So that's nice. But I'm sure it'll shoot a lot of stuff at us. And I guess there is still the question of how am I going to do any kind of offensive. Don't exactly have much room to maneuver here. Oh! Oh, that spore tower shoots anti-creeper. Great, that's even better. That is interesting though. What am I going to do about this thing? I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is here. It's just another thing that makes me think this is supposed to be a reference to something? I don't know. Okay. I think I've managed to more or less secure a little foothold here. So we just need to slowly expand out. Awesome. There's that. I'm going to let the Bertha... No, it's already being stupid. No. Okay. I think we're starting to do all right now. It's taken a bit of fighting and a bit of weird power generation shenanigans, but we're doing okay. And I think there's so many emitters just to this area alone. It's insane. But this whole bit is getting thinned out, so I think we'll do okay. That's definitely good. I may have timed that poorly. I did time that poorly. Let's try that again. And again. There we go. Okay. Still don't really understand what the point of this thing is. It also seems to be creating and also destroying platform area? I don't know. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be too important. It's not troubling me. I suspect it's like an aesthetic thing? Kind of like this compass here? I don't know. Making some progress over here too. It's going alright. I think it looked a lot scarier than it really was. Oops. It would probably help if I, like, actually shot stuff and connected to my network correctly. Just a thought. I wonder if I can use I think it's just in range, maybe? Let's give it a try, but first let's start clearing out the little causeway over here. Why are you not shooting? Oh, because that's sitting in a little divot. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that doesn't help very much. Okay, great. That helps. What? No, my sprayer. Poor guy's been suffering. extra energy. I don't know how much that'll actually help us, but we might as well grab it while we're here. I don't know. Why do I even care about getting these second command nodes? I don't really see why I would, to be honest. Aside maybe from being able to get my stuff closer to the front line, maybe, I guess? I don't know. In fact, to that end, I guess I can't really relocate, and I don't have access to terps on this level. So, I guess that's a moot point. Never mind then. Cool. That is this northern sector completely cleared out. In fact, why don't we plonk you there? And then some of that. Oh man. Actually, can I hit that from here? I can. Okay. Interesting. Command node. Okay, yeah. Ooh, that was close. Okay, orbital. That's... Where can I even put this thing? There don't really seem to be many safe landing spots. Oh well. I'll worry about it later. If I do always on, maybe that'll be enough to just keep this area safe. Seems to be working. Okay, well, that's something, I suppose. Okay. I can't land here, can I? No. I need range. Well, you need range in particular. Cool, one more down. I think this is the one to focus on next. I'd like to clear out the southern area and we'll secure that totem there. Cool, well that's this area clear. Let's go ahead and move our artillery up. I think this will be a good place for us to focus on. Just because it looks like it's going to be kind of gross to deal with at some point. So I might as well just take care of it now. But it hasn't really posed much of a threat. It's just while we're doing stuff in the area, we might as well make this some of the stuff that we do. This is proving more difficult than I expected. Partially because there's no place for me to put down a relay to really cement my beachhead. Okay, now we are really in the ascendancy. Seems like it's just a matter of time now. Especially, like, this whole island is now basically clear. So, hooray! Ah, feels so good. What? What'd I lose? Mortar. No! Man, that thing was a veteran, too. That thing has been here for like 10 minutes. Oh well. I almost hate to say it, but we've kind of had a run of levels that are not so fun. It's a real shame. But I guess they can't all be winners, especially when they're made by people just trying to have fun with the game, you know? So, oh well. That should take care of this, and that'll be this whole section pretty much cleared. And whoops, I was not paying attention to that. Okay, more Berthas. They're helping quite a lot. Can't do that one there. Okay. Then we'll do... Let's just do power generators to make sure... Reactors, rather. Since we've got the income for it. Well, we don't, but we're getting siphons. So we've sort of got the income for it. Nope, I've depleted them all. Great. Come on with the shield. Come on, shield. No. No. Okay. Okay. I think that'll do it. And now I need to find a way to get my nullifier there. Maybe that'll work? No! No. No, 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 no. Okay. We almost had it. But I'm gonna try with a pulse cannon. Maybe that'll help. Because the problem is that I just don't have enough room here just so that I can set up a nullifier. Like, I can... The creeper just flows out with too much strength. So, it's very difficult to keep that area clear. I feel like this island is just way too small. Like, I don't get what they were doing. Like, does this not look like something that they were just doing for fun rather than an actual terrain piece for strategizing? This makes me think that this island is a reference to something rather than being designed for actually being able to get stuff done here. But I don't get the reference, so it's just lost on me. So instead I just end up frustrated. Ugh, finally. Okay, well, that doesn't help us very much. Okay, well, let's move on then. We are almost done with the level now. Except I'm not really sure how we're going to attack this area. That's probably going to be quite a pain. How far can that reach? Pretty far, but not far enough for what I was thinking. That is fine, though. Okay, now let's see if we can establish a landing area here. If we can hit this without ever having to bother with this garbage, then that's awesome. I really don't want to have to deal with runners. Runners are quite obnoxious. Oof. Alright. In fact, I think we may have enough Berthas that we can auto-target. Okay, oh, are the runners gone? I think the runners are gone. Cool. That's nice. They seem to take a little while to disappear, so I wasn't sure, but... Nope, they seem to be good. And that will enable us to make good progress in this area, I hope. The digitalis is going to be a pain, but... Oh! What happened? Oh, it was the mortar. Dude, what is that? Why is this terrain so funky? Okay, can I establish connections anywhere here? Like, through here? No? Okay. Okay, if we do this, then we should have a beachhead that isn't on the digitalis, which will hopefully help a lot. There's still the problem of this, though. How do I deal with that? And this, too. Is this literally impossible? Is there actually a way to... Oh. Wait. I didn't have terps before. Maybe I unlocked it at some point. Oh well, whatever. Good to know. I wish I had noticed that earlier. Okay, finally managed to flatten this island out. So that's nice and helpful. So now we can take care of this. Except I forgot which order I need to place these buildings. Awesome. I'm good at this video game. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Alright, I've been making a campaign on this thing here. We already took out this area, so we might as well go here. And I hope to plonk a nullifier here. Take this thing out, and then we can use this to bring our supply over to the other side. Okay, we are now at the last couple of places left. Finally. This level's very big and just difficult to establish oneself on. But that's okay. We've almost done it. I imagine I probably cut out like a huge chunk of this level because I'm trying to keep these episodes reasonably short while still giving you the idea of how these are going. Hooray! This should be the last one. Assuming I haven't missed something somewhere. Oh my goodness. Hey, and we've almost got that achievement there. Great! Alright, what's next? Gorge of the Void. Okay, that's the one we just did. The Ocean. I guess those are supposed to be ships? Not sure I like the look of it, to be honest. Oh well, let's give it a try. This used to be an ancient human port. It is no longer in use. You can see many holes and problems with the foundation that have formed. If it's no longer in use, then what are those ships doing there? I guess we're just not getting an answer to that question. Okay. I mean, it's probably not an important question anyway. But, alright. Well, these look like... It looks like there's no void here. So I can reasonably terraform all these holes and, you know, repair the dock, I suppose. I guess there is a little bit of void here, but if anything, that just helps us out, because that means that this area is really secure. Okay, cool. I think this one will hopefully be a lot better. So I guess let's get started. Okay, I did see this forming up here, but I don't know if that's a friendly or an enemy one. I'm assuming it's an enemy one, and I built some stuff accordingly. Oh! So hopefully we should be protected. I just don't know how many it's going to send at me. I should also get some terps going. Okay, now we've started to fire outwards. I'd like to claim that ether so we can keep our research going. I got a little bit of research, but not a whole lot. Definitely made some more progress. It's like, I think this will go a little bit easier than the last one. I hope. I think it might still take a while just to traverse this gigantic map, but it's better than just actually having physical difficulties maneuvering. But that's assuming that I don't end up having physical difficulties maneuvering, so let's see what happens. Well, I did it by digging my way down to the ocean floor, but we've actually made pretty considerable progress towards this particular boat here. I think I might just stretch my way all the way across and take care of this. And that way I can just not worry about the spores. I think there's a slip space emitter in this thing. I managed to box it up, but it's still been kind of a thorn in my side. I'm gonna have to try and move on. But I'm not really sure how exactly the best way to handle that would be, aside from just keeping it suppressed until we figure out which emitter is generating it. But even still, it's on like really high ground, so I couldn't really box it up very effectively, but it's something. It'll work anyway. Alright, we're making some pretty significant progress now. I've gotten a ton of upgrades, so that's helping quite a bit. I've also decided to start pushing out in all sorts of directions because we can. And it seems to be going pretty well for us so far, so I'm hoping that this will go quite a bit quicker. Alright, got our beam cannons covering the spore tower now, so I think that's all we should need are these four, and then once we take out the spore tower, we'll be able to delete them. Excellent. Feels nice to have a level that's not really difficult to maneuver around in, I guess. Thankfully, a lot of this has just been one giant plane. That makes that nice and simple. Sweet. Now that is something... That's one less thing that I have to worry about. Which is always a good thing. Yeah, this has only gotten easier. I don't know. It's a nice contrast from the last one, that's to be sure. And I don't know. It seems to me like they're a little bit less. I don't want to say less, like more poorly designed or anything like that. I don't want to say they're worse. I just don't think I found them as compelling as some other missions. This one has been pretty much just take out the spore tower and then keep pushing south. Um, which, I don't know, like I said, it's a nice contrast from the other one that we just did, but I certainly don't hate it. Yeah, I'm kind of running into the same problem as I have in the past, where I have too much opportunity to expand, and I go too quickly. Which is not a bad problem to have, all things considered, but it still poses problems of its own. Yeah, in fact, we can kind of start to wiggle our way around here. It's getting to the point where we don't even have to start clearing everything. We can just sort of snipe stuff. Which, is good for me. I'll take that. Oh, they're fish. This boat is carrying fish. I getcha. This one's still going, huh? Let me just make sure. Oh, there's just an emitter there. A normal emitter. Wow, this whole time, huh? Dang. Feels bad, man. If only I had paid a little more attention, I guess. Alright, here we are. Last one. Yeah, and we got the Varro Hale Award. Sweet. Okay, what's next? The Penguin. Where did I get Penguin W? Oh, I got the Penguin and Virgil W. That's what I was thinking of. I started the train mission, and it glitched out. That upsets me. But, oh well. Guess it doesn't much matter. Titan. Oh, goodness. Well, I guess I'm a little concerned, but let's see what this is all about. Oh, that's so much digitalis. Oh, that's awful. It's just digitalis everywhere. You know what? Maybe it won't be that bad. If I get here and like really fortify these entrances, maybe it won't be so bad. Are there any spores? No spores. Okay, good. Now we're gonna need to hunker down and really make sure we're defending everything, because there's stuff on this level that's still gonna cause problems even though it's not connected to the digitalis. Oh no! Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Oh god. Okay, this could be a real problem. Wow. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Kind of wondering if maybe that fortress area is like a red herring. And maybe I'm supposed to do something more like this. Probably not. But I might as well give it a try anyway. Okay. We can use this. Just need to hold on a little longer. Ah. Alright, let's try up here. It looks like maybe we'll have more space. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, maybe not. No, I forgot the it's the inhibitor also emits creep. Okay, so I tried the valley and I'm satisfied that it does not work. So I guess let's just try this again. I did end up looking at a guide because I couldn't couldn't figure it out. And they seem to use this area back here, which, like, I get it. It's extra resources, sure. It's just I thought it would be like, because the terrain is so broken up, you wouldn't actually get a whole lot of power generation out of it. But that seems like it might not actually be the case. So I figure, I guess I have nothing to lose. I didn't really look into it past the first like 2 minutes just to get a basic idea for what they were doing. So I don't know. I didn't like memorize the specific pattern that they did or anything like that. But I figure if I just get a basic enough layout, then I should be able to figure it out. Like once I get myself established, I think I can do it. That's the problem part though. Okay, I guess this is starting out okay. Oops, should probably get rid of that. I'm not gonna be able to make use of that anytime soon. Okay, so just focus on building up the economy. As long as I don't cripple myself straight away, I think I'll be alright. Alright, definitely got ourselves more established. I'm just covering my flanks too. And oh crap, forgot about that. Okay, let's get some beams going. 3 should be enough, right? How many? There's 2 spore cannons. Ooh, I hope 3 will be enough. Let's just get a 4th just to be safe. Yeah, I don't know if these guys, runners, actually disable them, because I remember in one of my previous attempts, it didn't actually seem to do much. Which, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. I just don't want to bank on that, you know? It would kind of suck if I thought that was the case and developed my strategy around it, and it turned out that wasn't true. Okay, cool. 3 should be, or that should be plenty of beams, so that is good. Uh-oh. Except for that part. That's not good. Okay, well, let's just move back here. I think we've got enough power generation that I can afford to give that ground up. Okay, so I'm going to start terraforming at least a little bit. Can I get that ore mine? Might be a little close, but I might be able to get it. No, maybe not. If I can secure that ore mine, I might be able to get a sprayer, and that'll help take a lot of pressure off. Got a shield to cover that ore deposit, so maybe that'll help at least a little bit. Oh crap. I'd like to be able to try and like get higher towers here, but I'm not sure how exactly that's going to work out for the time being. Uh-oh. What'd I lose? I lost a collector. Guess I'm not too worried about that. Despite the presence of a lot of these air exclusion towers, it might be worth their while to get some strafers just to... Hold on. Like, take care of these outer ones and buy us some room, and we can, you know, retire them at least until we deal with the air exclusion towers and then bring them back out. But we'll worry about that once we're a little more secure, I think. Okay, so they are sometimes affecting my stuff. I don't quite know what the criteria are, but that's good to know that that happens anyway. I've got some strafers online. I may have overtaxed myself a little bit. Oh god. This is such a nightmare. But we're holding for the time being. Just need to... In fact, let's just return to base. We'll stop expending our money on that for the time being and just focus on getting our economy back on track. So I guess the thing to do is to keep expanding. I want to expand this way and then across is the hope. And in the meantime, we'll keep this this emitter suppressed. Alright, I have now spent a considerable amount of time building up a wall here so that all my stuff can shoot down and keep all this back. And it seems to be working out pretty well. I've also got some snipers. Oh, wait. Not enough sniper coverage, apparently. So we'll get that. In fact, you come over here. and help with this front. And we might as well also get this going. Cool. So next move, I think, is to take out this emitter. I am assuming that the inhibitor works as it does in the story, namely that if you kill the inhibitor, then everything else dies. So my plan is to swing around to the south here and hopefully to try to take it out that way. And hopefully that'll give us the win. Good start to the plan. We've managed to, like I said, just kind of sweep around south here. And this one, I'm hoping that once this one clears up, most of the south will start slowing down in terms of creeper quite a bit, because this is the nearest emitter, and we're going to kind of like scoot around it. So, yeah, fingers crossed this works out like I hope it does. Yeah, I got 5 more Berthas and just told them, you know, go at it. And it actually seems to be doing pretty well. I think the creeper's been thinning out by quite a bit. And I also noticed that my strafers have actually seemed to do a pretty good job of suppressing this emitter. I wasn't paying too much attention, so I don't know how much of it is actually the strafers and how much was like a Bertha shot or two firing off in this direction, but like this whole area is actually pretty weak, so I have just begun expanding outward in this direction too. Oh shoot. And also that, and misplacing turps apparently. Yeah, so turp misplacements aside, I think we should be able to actually attack this emitter in good time as well, and maybe secure another ore deposit. Maybe that'll help. I moved my my sprayer over here because the middle seems to actually be holding out just fine. So, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about this than I did at, you know, I mean, I guess it's just been a couple of minutes for you, but I've had to record this over the course of a couple days because these levels have taken such a long time, and it's been kind of ridiculous. Which, on that note, I know I said I'd try to do 3 planets per episode, and I really should have thought ahead and made that contingent on the difficulty of the levels themselves, because these levels turned out to be a lot more difficult than I expected for one reason or another. So yeah, I think I'm still plan to leave these 3 as one episode, and then for future episodes I'll leave more difficult ones on their own, and for easier ones I will group them together. So I hadn't really, I don't think I absorbed properly the little text blurb that said, oh yeah, some of these may be really difficult, some of these may be hard, there's really no progression programmed into these, it's just kind of people making levels. So yeah, now that I've kind of learned that the hard way, I'm gonna take that more into account when it comes to our future campaigning. Ooh, sweet. So yeah, that's what's going to happen here. But hopefully, I'll be able to condense this episode into a reasonable time frame, in spite of what has basically been a pretty awful showing on my part, or at least in my opinion. I don't know how well I'm going to end up looking in the final edit, but that's for you to decide. Anyway, I'm going to keep slowly pushing up. And the plan is still to ultimately snipe the inhibitor and see what happens. So, yeah, if anything interesting happens, I'll keep you in the loop. Alright, we've come a long way thanks to the now 20 Berthas that I've got going on. I really like Berthas, okay? Uh-oh. I figured I might as well take out the Spore Tower while we're here. Might help us at least a little bit. Assuming this nullifier survives, which it might not. No, it won't. Nope, nope. Alright. Okay. Let's try that again. I think I should also start to expand towards the center, if I can. Yeah, there it goes. Darn it. Oh well, whatever. I guess I could have just kept that clear with my strafers. Oh well. I guess my biggest concern is going to be the emitters that are supplying the digitalis. So I might actually have to like sneak around back here and take those out too. Oh well. I guess, well, we're gonna have to do this one too. If we take out enough of the ones back here though, maybe we can just suppress them with the Berthas. Alright, it's looking like we might have actually killed enough to stop the Digitalis. I think with these two, I thought that this, the inhibitor, bleh, would have been a source of Digitalis, you know? Like it would have started spreading the Digitalis along with normal emitters. But apparently that's not the case. So that gives us an opportunity to take stuff out. One that I am only too happy to take, because I would very much like to be done here. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's that level done at last. That was apparently 3.5 hours of in-game time. I don't even know how long it's been in real time, but finally, that's that completed. Well, that was awful. Those levels were pretty tough. Let's take a quick look at some other levels and see. Oh, it's just one. Link. Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, I will preview that one to see if it's actually as cool as it looks, or if it's just gigantic and awful and it's going to take forever. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, going forward, I plan on tuning exactly how many episodes or planets per episode based on difficulty, which I really should have planned for to begin with. So sorry about that. I'm just bad at these sorts of things. Um, but I still think no more than a maximum of 3, just to make sure I don't get burned out. I think that's what I kind of intended, but I just forgot to factor in actual difficulty. But anyway, yes, that's the plan going forward. At the most 3, but possibly 1 or 2 depending on difficulty. So yeah, I don't think that'll be too difficult to maintain going forward, especially if there's a bunch of these systems with only 1 planet in it. That'll be kind of nice. But anyway, yes, we will continue our campaign on the next episode. So until then, see you later.